Добрый день, дорогие друзья! Итак, мы продолжаем с вами изучать английский язык по вашим учебникам Excel. Сегодня мы приступаем к изучению 9-го модуля The World of Work. Откройте, пожалуйста, ваш Students Book на странице 99. Итак, на занятии сегодня мы будем пополнять лексический запас и работать с текстом. Итак, the first exercise. Look at the pictures. Listen and repeat.
Vet, newsreader, tutor, firefighter, police officer, plumber, surgeon, chef, receptionist, lawyer, hairdresser, electrician.
Okay, and next exercise. What does each person do at work? Use the phrases to tell the class. Итак, что каждый человек делает на работе? Используйте фразы, которые вам даны, чтобы сказать об этом. Итак, давайте посмотрим пример.
A vet treats sick animals.
Окей. Следующее предложение, пожалуйста, сделайте, заставьте самостоятельно, запишите и повторите вслух. Окей, next exercises. На следующую страницу мы с вами переходим. Итак, страница 100. The first exercise. In a minute, write as many jobs as you can related to entertainment, act, scene, etc. Compare with your partner. Итак, за минуту напишите, пожалуйста, так много профессий, как вы можете, которые связаны с развлечениями, актеры, певцы и так далее. Итак, как можно выполнить это задание? Вам приведены примеры профессий, которые развлекают.
Dancer, comedian, musician, clown, director, composer, magician, ballerina, circus performer.
Итак, я думаю, что перевод вам тут не нужен. Картинки подсказывают, как данные профессии, как данные слова переводятся. Если в чем-то возникнет трудность, не забывайте пользоваться словарем. И как раз я вам хотела бы показать новые слова, которые встречаются у нас в этом разделе. Внимательно слушаем произношение и запоминаем перевод.
Cough. Double somebody's size. Dressing room. Extend. Furry. In good shape. Living statue. Mime. Still.
Swing.
Take a rest. Tolerant. Wink.
Okay, and next look at the pictures. Where do these people work? What do they do for a living? Посмотрите на картинки, где эти люди работают, что они делают для того, чтобы жить, зарабатывать. Окей, давайте послушаем ответ.
The pictures show people who have strange jobs. There is someone dressed as a cartoon character and a woman who looks like a statue. I think the cartoon character works at a theme park and the statue woman might be an actress.
Okay, and next exercise. Listen and read to find out. Вам нужно послушать и прочитать текст. Итак, я вам сейчас предлагаю послушать аудиозапись, которая поможет вам прочитать текст правильно, произнести правильно слова.
Strange jobs, unusual looks.
A.
After she wakes up most mornings, Christina Clarkson spends an hour and a half covering her skin with body paint. Christina is an actress, but not an ordinary one. When she's not performing in the theatre, she works as a living statue. After getting into her costume, she goes down to Covent Garden and sets up her box to stand on. Christina plays many different statues, but the most popular one is an ancient Greek statue. For this, she uses gold or silver paint and wears a matching drape. Usually she works for an hour at a time, then she has to take a rest. Although standing very still sounds like an easy job, it's actually really tiring and you have to be in good shape. Christina has to be good at making really slow movements. Being a living statue isn't just about standing still. Christina needs to have good comic timing and a great sense of humor to make people laugh. Sometimes when people are watching her, she surprises them by winking, coughing, or suddenly moving. Christina says that occasionally little children are a bit scared of living statues, but eventually they all want to have their photo taken with her.
B.
When Joe Atkins arrives at work, he goes to the dressing room to change into his work clothes. For the next 8 hours, he wears a furry costume and a huge, heavy mask over his head. Joe is the Disney character Pluto, and he works at Disney World in Florida. Before he leaves the dressing room, he says, "Have a nice day," to the other characters. He knows that he cannot speak to anyone later because Disney characters must not speak to the visitors, and they have to be good at mime. Joe then makes his way to Cafe Mickey to welcome the visitors. He walks slowly and carefully and doesn't swing his arms or legs. He must be careful and remember that his body is at least double his normal size. One little girl looks frightened, so Pluto doesn't get too close. Joe slowly extends his hand to her parents so the little girl can see that he is friendly. One of the most important qualities for people working as a Disney character is to be patient with children and extremely tolerant. Very soon the little girl is smiling and enjoying breakfast with her new furry friend.
Окей. И сейчас я покажу вам видео для того, чтобы вы более лучше поняли текст.
Extreme jobs, extreme looks. Look at these people. Why do you think they look like this? They are wearing costumes for their jobs. It is quite common to dress up to earn a living, especially in the world of entertainment. Some people go to extreme lengths to look like the characters they play. Christina Clarkson is not an ordinary actress. She works in the theatre, but in her spare time she does another job. She is a living statue. She stands as still as possible, just like a statue in a busy street. It takes about 90 minutes for Christina to cover her skin with body paint to become a living statue. She needs to be quite fit to stand in the same position for so long. Joe Atkins is a theme park mascot. When he arrives at work, he goes to the dressing room to change into his work clothes. He hasn't got an ordinary work uniform though. Joe dresses up as the Disney character Pluto. He has to wear this furry outfit and heavy mask for 8 hours every day. Joe enjoys working at Disney World in Florida. He can't speak to the visitors, but he's got to be friendly and funny with his body movements. That means he has to be good at mime. Theme park mascots are always posing for photographs. Children love to get a photo with Mickey Mouse, Pluto, and all the other Disney characters in the park. Would you like to dress up in a costume at work? Which of these jobs looks the most fun to you?
Окей, итак, мы продолжаем с вами. Вам теперь нужно сделать третье упражнение. Read the text and answer the questions. Which of the entertainers A or B? Итак, прочитайте текст еще раз, если есть необходимость, и ответьте на вопросы. Для данных вопросов выберите либо A, либо B. Под A у нас Кристина, под B у нас Джо. Так, задание выполняйте самостоятельно, потом сверяйте с моими ответами. The first one is A, number 2 is B, number 3 is B, 4A and 5A. Окей. Давайте попробуем посмотреть, где это есть в тексте. This one. A, B. This one. Number 3, B. Okay, number 4, A. Это информация в этом предложении. И the last one, A. Okay. Так, exercise 4. Complete with the words. Вам нужно дописать данное выражение словами, которые вам предложены. Итак, выполняйте, пожалуйста, самостоятельно. Все слова были в тексте использованы. Проверьте себя. Итак, мы же продолжаем. The first one. The first one. The first. Stand still. Number 2. Living state here. Number 3. Clothes. Walk clothes. Number 4 is job. Number 5 furry costume. Number 6 dressing room. Number 6 heavy mask. Number 8 walk slowly. Number 9 body paint. And number 10 sense of humor. Okay, let's check. Итак, все у нас получилось.
Stand still. Living statue. Work clothes. Easy job. Furry costume. Dressing room. Heavy mask. Walk slowly. Body paint. Sense of humor.
Окей, и мы продолжаем с вами. Next exercise, complete with. Итак, вам нужно поставить предлоги. Самостоятельно делаете, пожалуйста, а потом сверяйте со мной. The first sentence: teachers must be patient with the children. You must study for at least 5 years to become a doctor. Some children are scared of living statues. You need to be in good shape to work as a firefighter. Injury has to arrive at work at 9 a.m. Окей, вот чек. Так, все верно мы поставили. Данные предлоги нужно запомнить. Tell the class 3 things you remember from the text in the show text bottom. Итак, 3 вещи, которые ты запомнил из текста.
Christina covers her skin with body paint. Joe works at Disney World in Florida. Joe cannot speak at work.
Okay, which of the jobs in the text wouldn't you like to do? Why? In 3 minutes write a few sentences. Read your sentences to a partner. Итак, какие из работ, упомянутых в тексте, ты хотел бы выполнять или не хотел бы? Почему? За 3 минуты напишите несколько предложений. Я предлагаю послушать образцовый ответ.
I would like to be the Disney character Pluto and work at Disney World in Florida. I think it would be fun. I like children and I like seeing them smile. I think they would like my furry costume. I wouldn't like to be a living statue because I wouldn't like to have to stand still for so long.
Окей, мы же продолжаем. Exercise 7. Fill in. Вам нужно заполнить пропуски данными словами для того, чтобы получились у вас compound nouns. Итак, what stress in compound nouns, we usually stress the first part of a compound noun. Итак, обычно в compound nouns, в составных существительных, мы ставим ударение на первую часть. Окей, давайте попробуем сначала выполнить с вами, а потом послушаем и проверим. Итак, выполняйте, пожалуйста, самостоятельно и сверяйте с моими ответами. Security guard, makeup artist, travel agent, social worker, airline pilot, shop assistant. I'm sorry. Graphic designer, computer programmer, bus driver, personal trainer, TV presenter, heart surgeon. Итак, у нас все получилось с вами верно. Okay, listen and check.
Security guard, makeup artist, travel agent, social worker, airline pilot, shop assistant, graphic designer, computer programmer, bus driver, personal trainer, TV presenter, heart surgeon.
Итак, пожалуйста, данные слова вам нужно запомнить и заучить. Попробуйте воспроизвести то, что вы сейчас послушали, самостоятельно. Мы же продолжаем. Which of the people below work shifts from 9 to 5 part full time with the computer under pressure, long hours indoors? Итак, здесь вам представлены различные виды работ. Посменная с 9 до 5, частичная занятость или полная занятость, за компьютером, с усилием, долгими часами или на улице, то есть вне помещения. И get, то есть оплачиваемость. Paid well, low, high wages. Низкооплачиваемая, среднеоплачиваемая, низкооплачиваемая и высокооплачиваемая работа. Okay, choose 3 jobs and write about them as an example. Итак, выберите 3 профессии и напишите о них как в примере.
A security guard works shifts. He works under pressure and gets low wages.
Okay. Итак, next exercise, listening and speaking. Listen to Petra talking about her job and work routine and complete the table. Послушайте разговор Петры о ее работе и ежедневном труде для того, чтобы дописать таблицу, заполнить таблицу. Итак, job, skills, hours, routine, workplace and wages. Работа, ее умения, навыки для того, чтобы выполнять эту работу, часы, ежедневная, да, какие-то обязанности, workplace, место работы и wages, оплата.
Welcome to Career Choices. Today in the studio we have makeup artist Petra Daly with us, and she's going to tell us all about her job. Welcome, Petra.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So, Petra, would you like to tell all our listeners about what your job involves?
Certainly. Well, I do people's makeup for different occasions and projects, such as professional photographs, fashion shows, TV, films, weddings, or advertising campaigns.
What kind of skills does a makeup artist need to have?
You need to be artistic and have a sense of what colours go well with each other and also which colours will cancel out one another, so you can help hide dark circles under the eyes, spots and so on. You also have to be flexible and able to adapt to changing schedules. You need to be friendly and sociable and able to work with all types of people too. It's not a good job for a shy person.
What kind of daily routine is there for makeup artists?
Well, most makeup artists are self-employed and work on a freelance basis. And there isn't really a daily routine because some days are 4-hour jobs and other days I can work 16 hours straight. Photo shoots can be at least 8 to 9 hours, with 4 makeup and hairstyle changes. A wedding can take from 2 to 6 hours, depending on how many people there are to do. It can be very tiring, but it is very rewarding.
Where is makeup usually done? What is your work environment like?
Well, I can work indoors and out for photo shoots. I visit private homes for weddings, and I work in TV studios or on location for TV projects and films. I never sit down when I'm working.
Do you earn a lot of money?
If you have experience and a good reputation in the industry, you can earn a lot of money. When you're starting out, you won't earn a lot of money, but the more experience you have, the more money you can earn.
Well, that was very interesting. We'll be right back after these messages when Petra will answer callers' questions.
Итак, если у вас не получилось услышать информацию с первого раза, вы можете поставить видео на паузу и вернуться на несколько секунд раньше. Окей, мы же продолжаем. Итак, для того, чтобы вам заполнить данную таблицу, я предлагаю вам послушать ответы.
Today in the studio we have makeup artist Petra Daly with us, and she's going to tell us all about her job.
You need to be artistic and have a sense of what colours go well with each other and also which colours will cancel out one another, so you can help hide dark circles under the eyes, spots and so on. You also have to be flexible and able to adapt to changing schedules. You need to be friendly and sociable and able to work with all types of people too.
Okay, always in routine.
Well, most makeup artists are self-employed and work on a freelance basis. And there isn't really a daily routine because some days are 4-hour jobs and other days I can work 16 hours straight. Photo shoots can be at least 8 to 9 hours, with 4 makeup and hairstyle changes. A wedding can take from 2 to 6 hours, depending on how many people there are to do. Well, I can work indoors and out for photo shoots. I visit private homes for weddings, and I work in TV studios or on location for TV projects and films. If you have experience and a good reputation in the industry, you can earn a lot of money. When you're starting out, you won't earn a lot of money, but the more experience you have, the more money you can earn.
Окей, и я предлагаю вам посмотреть еще аудиоскрипт, если вам необходимо свериться с ответами более основательно. Окей. Итак, мы же с вами продолжаем. 8b. Talk about Petra's job and work routine. Поговорите о работе Петры и ее постоянных обязанностях.
Petra works indoors and outdoors in private homes, TV studios or on location. She has no fixed routine. Sometimes she works only a few hours a day and other times she works very long hours. She has to be artistic, friendly and flexible. Her wages were low in the beginning, but now she earns a lot of money because of her experience and reputation.
Окей, and next exercise, writing. Вам предлагается think of an unusual job, make notes under the headings, present your job to the class. Подумайте о необычной какой-то работе, сделайте записи по заголовкам, так же как в предыдущей таблице, и расскажите об этом. Окей, как можно об этом рассказать, что можно сделать? Давайте послушаем образец.
A football mascot works outdoors at sports stadiums. He or she works weekends during matches and sometimes during the week in the evenings. He or she has to be fit. have a sense of humor, and be patient. The job is not well paid, but rewarding, especially if you like football.
Окей, надеюсь, данное занятие было вам полезно. The lesson is over. You may be free. Thank you very much. Goodbye.